to have written such a body of work that is, you know, part of the Australian culture now, you know, all those wonderful songs of yours, I guess Gravies, sort of How to Make Gravies, the kind of latest one that's been around for a while, but that song gets bigger every year, doesn't it?
Yeah, they made a movie of it last year, Meg Washington and her husband Nick Waterman. I think they did a really great job, so that's nice to have that out there, and it's different to the song. It's got its own life. The characters that they came up with in the movie I hadn't imagined at all. They were just names to me in a song, but they sort of took them somewhere else. And then now I've got a sequel.
How wonderful is that? I mean, it's not every song that you know, spawns a movie and teaches you something about the song you wrote. It's so cool.
It's nice. It's, you know, I came up in folk music where once a song leaves you, it can take on a different life. It can change, mutate, and so I'm very happy for it to go off and do different things.
I heard, and you can tell me if this is true, I heard that Rita wrote a letter before the film came out, and they said, hang on, just let's get the film out first. Is that true? Yeah,
I wrote it just before Christmas last year. I've been wanting to write a sequel for a long time, because I always thought Rita never got much of a say in the first song. So 5 or 6 years ago, I just wrote down Rita wrote a letter. And that's the song lyric, or that's a song title. So, and again, like I was saying before, you scratched away at it, come back to it every once in a while, but nothing happened. Then Dan, my nephew, came over with a bit of piano music and started singing over it, and that's when the song came out. Straight away I knew, because you know the very first lines I sang when I was singing was, I really don't know how I'm talking, 6 feet down and under the clay. And I thought, oh, do I really want to follow this? Do I really want to go all the way with this? And I thought, yeah, that's going to be fun, you know, writing it like, you know, from beyond the grave. Again, that's folk music. A lot of songs, you know, people talking from the grave or the ghosts and so on. I really don't know how I'm talking, 6 feet down and under the clay. The laws of nature forbid it, but I was never good with rules anyway. The day I walked out of prison, I knew that I was still in the stir. For the crime committed, I was still doing time behind the walls between me and her. Rita wrote a letter, I keep it with me every day. Rita wrote a letter, this is what she had to say. She said, Joe, I'm really sorry, but me and Dan, our love is here to stay. With the kids, it's getting better, and now a little baby's on the way. Well, they took me back on at the restaurant, but the new cook there has stolen my game. Put me on the dishes and the pots and pans, I was happy being busy again. Then every night when I came home, with my back and feet all aching sore, I'd lay there in Mary's spare room, toss until the break of dawn. Rita wrote a letter, one you don't want to get from your wife. When Rita writes a letter, the pen is sharper than a knife. She said, Joe, I gave you good chances, but half of you turned into two. You can never hold your temper, and you always made it all about you. Well, the phone calls, they started to dwindle once they moved further up the coast. Those silences that dragged on forever, I couldn't find the words I needed the most. One day I went to see an old friend, and I brought a little package home. For old time's sake, sweet oblivion, but but some things you shouldn't do alone. Reader wrote a letter, I'm too hungry under the clay. Reader wrote a letter, deep down I know it's better this way. Maybe she and Dan feel guilty, and the children sometimes cry at night. But I made my bed, I'm lying in it, and I know they're gonna be alright. Yeah, Frida wrote a letter, I will always love her, be the ghost above her, harbor all around her. But Dan, I don't forgive you. I didn't mean to say that. It's just my mind it played up. It multiplies each matter. Reader wrote a letter. Reader wrote a letter. Yes, she did. Sometimes when you've got a group of songs that are starting to talk to each other, it helps you write another song or two that fits into that. So that's what happened. So then, you know, you've sort of got an album that's has a theme in a sense. Not a strict theme, but the songs have connections to each other.
At this time in your life, when you're turning 70, and a song for your granddaughter in there as well?
Yeah, that's, you know, I don't usually write straight autobiography. You know, my songs are always pretty much fiction, but every now and then a song comes through that's just straight up. That Ada May, my granddaughter, was turned 2 in March this year, and I was thinking, well, first you hit the name's Ada May, you think, well, that, you know, I've got, you call your daughter Ada May, you're going to bet I'm going to write a song about it, because it's just perfect for a song. So I always knew when I was playing around with the song Ada May, and I was, you know, I had a deadline. I got to write it before her birthday, so that's what happened. Ada May, you're 2 today. Guess I'll be gone before you're 20. Happy birthday, Ada May. I wrote a song for you. Well, who can tell what's coming at you? This old world keeps circling on. I could try to tell the future, but I'd be wrong. Most likely that Ada May have a way of changing everyone around you. We love you more each passing day. Your life is yours alone. Oh, I do fear my generation has been sleeping deep inside a fever dream. We've sown the whirlwind, you'll be reaping and eating all the cream. La la la. Everything alive. One day you know a million miracles help you arrive here with us. Ada May, I hope you find a tree, a bird, a star, a flower. And I love to keep you strong and kind.
Happy birthday, Ada May. Maybe I'll see you turning 20. Can you imagine such a day? Ada May, this song's for you. Ada May, my love is true.